Launch the game again, and we're gonna get going. Let's swap the category over to Elden Ring. You managed to get that Psylocke skin for free? Well, hell yeah. Free skins are amazing, especially since skins nowadays are not cheap. It would have been $20. Yeah, exactly. Exactly my point. $20 skin, really? What happened to the good old days when skins were like $1? Or, free, if you just played the game enough. I'm gonna be 30 in a few days, so I can actually start unironically saying, back in my day. Press any button. Hello, game? My controller is plugged in. Why aren't you reading my controller? Fucking game, please. There we go. Baffles you how much Marvel Rivals gives away free stuff. Well, I was talking to somebody the other day about about games giving you free things, right? And like, they do it because they know if they give you one free thing, you're more inclined to spend money. Right? Like, it's a tactic. It's like the same thing that the casino uses with Cryo's grandma, right? They give you a free thing so that you are more likely to spend. I mean, and shops do that all the time. Okay, so I think we're done using the Beast Claw Great Hammer for now, and we're gonna swap back to something else. Actually, there was one other weapon I wanted to try, right? Where be she? Costco free samples? Yes, exactly. If Costco gives you a small slice of bacon for free, they know that you're more likely to be like, okay, well, that bacon was good and it was free, but so I guess I'll go buy some burgers and some hot dogs. Why not? Although people say free samples at Costco, the samples are not free; they're complimentary because in order to get in, you have to have a membership. I know that's me being pedantic though, and most people don't see the difference between they don't care about the difference between complimentary and free. Still haven't been able to find those mini tacos I talked about that one time, dude. Those I gotta go back to Costco and see if they still have those mini tacos because those were delicious, man. Just a little bit of salsa and sour cream, and those things slapped. Actually, you know what? Instead of swapping my Beast Claw Great Hammer out, let's see if I can swap the Ice Rind Hatchet out. If I can upgrade the hammer, I can swing the hammer around for a little bit. Use that instead of this. But yeah, companies, especially gacha games or like live service games, they know that if they give you a free thing, especially if it's not like, especially if it's not a free thing that's given to everyone, if it's a free thing that is given to, like, say, people who work through this level of the battle pass, or people who have been playing the game for, over a month or whatever, right? If they do that, they know that you're hooked, right? You're gonna be like, well, I could spend $40 on this League of Legends skin. I mean, look at all these characters I got for free. Okay, let's try out the hammer. I need some smithing stone 1. Man, now I want some mini tacos. I gotta ask my roommate when they're going back to Costco. Did I have a bell bearing? No, I did not. Purchase. Smithing stone 1, we're gonna purchase, say, 10 of these bad boys. Smithing stone 2, we're gonna purchase 6 of these bad boys. Smithing stone 3, we're gonna purchase 14 of these bad boys. Oh, we're broke. Okay, let's pop some runes. Oh, we have a new remembrance. Yeah, we gotta look at that. Let's pop 5 of these bad boys. I don't know. How many is that? That's 10k. That should be... That's not nearly enough, is it? I don't know what things cost in this game. I like round numbers, though. So we're gonna pop a few of these to make some nice round numbers. Let's see. That's a 5, that's a 5, that's a 10, that's a 10, that's a 5. Let's pop one of these bad boys to make that a 10 too. One of these bad boys make that a 5 as well. And then pop 4 of these. Put that at a 5 as well. Even numbers, 5s and 0s, that's what I like to leave things at. I don't have obsessive compulsive disorder or anything like that as far as I'm aware, right? But I do get slightly irked when someone puts a volume on like their radio in their car at like a 7 or a 9. It bothers me just a little bit. Okay, so we need, let's say, 8 more of these bad boys. I'll buy 1 more. We're gonna need a few of these as well. We're gonna need more than that, aren't we? Yeah, let's just grab as many as we can, and then we'll come back and we'll see what we need after that. And then we're gonna pop this one. Oop, wrong way. Because we're upgrading the hammer.
Back already, no matter.
Strength and armament. You know what? It will make this easier if I have to do that again. It's equipping the hammer.
Back already, no matter.
Yes, yes, I'm back already. Thank you. And I'm already broke again. Okay. The hammer's at plus 15. It needs to be at like, what, plus 17 to be on par with the other weapons I have. Which I should be upgrading before I upgrade anything else. But my weapon level is not something I'm particularly concerned about right now. Right, like, my weapons hit plenty hard enough. I'm not super concerned about that. Yeah, the heavy crescent moon axe is at 17. I should upgrade that before I do anything else, I guess, if I have the stuff for it.
Back already, no matter.
Yeah. I wish I didn't have to skip dialogue like that every time. It gets really irritating when you have to go through menus multiple times over. Okay, what do I need for this? Smithing stone 6, which I don't have a bunch of. Can I buy smithing stone 6? I don't remember. I know I can buy up to 5. Not sure if I can buy 6 at this point yet. Smithing stone 6. Okay, that is what I can buy up to, so I can upgrade my things to plus 18. So let's go ahead and actually just pop some big boy runes. 50k on the Lord Room? Yeah, why not? Prison Stone 6. How many of these am I gonna need? I'm gonna guess like let's just buy 20 of them because we're gonna need some in the future, and I needed a few more of these, I think. Okay.
Back or no matter.
Yes, yes, I'm back already. Okay, how many of those do I have? Heavy Crescent Moon is going to plus 20, and so is this hammer. And of course, I'm just short of having the runes for it. This is why I hang on to my runes, by the way, right? Because stuff like this happens fairly often when I'm playing a Souls game, because I
Back already. No
I
matter.
like to spend and try a bunch of. I'd like to spend materials and try a bunch of different weapons, right? Okay, I'm just short of being able to continue upgrading my other weapons. I like to spend a lot of
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
souls or whatever on upgrading things to try a bunch of different stuff. I very, very, very rarely just stick with one thing throughout the entire game. Okay, let's see. I need a Ghost Glove Ward 8 for that. Great Grave Glove Ward for my rats. Anything else? Anything else I wanted to try? There wasn't really any other. I mean, maybe I'll try the monk at some point, but currently I'm okay with my rats and Patricia. Whose name is Trisha, not Patricia. Okay. So, I was told that the thing that I was about to activate... Nope, not this. Where in the hell is that? This, is it this? I'll get that out of here. Nope, that's not the right one. This thing, yes. The Forge of the Giants, the fire down there. I was told that this is a soft point of no return, meaning that like some quests and things are gonna be unfinishable or go down a path that I can no longer change once I activate this thing here. Right? So, what I'm going to do is go back and try to see if there's anything that I need to anyone I need to talk to, anyone I need to continue a questline for before we move forward, because I don't know, this game is very large. There's probably plenty of things I didn't quite finish. We did spend some time last stream doing a little bit of like cleanup work, right? Like I said, where I went and I talked to different NPCs, but there are at least 2 things that I didn't do. So the first of those things is we're just gonna go talk to Ronnie's people, see if Ronnie has anything to say, see if EG has anything to say, see if the mage dude has anything to say. I don't think they will. I think Ronnie is asleep. You know, and I don't think the other guy has anything to say to me. But it's worth looking around, just in case. She sleep? Yeah, she sleep. Okay. Can I make this drop? I can make this drop. But of course I made the drop directly on top of the button. Let's see. Oh, I need to put an Ash of War on this thing, right? Has a skill kick, which, you know, is fine enough, but... Ooh, what the hell is this? Skill, Thunderbolt. Skill used by capital Ancient Dragon Gold. Raise armament aloft to call down a bolt of lightning. Oh, it's that thing. There's the Lightning Ram. Flames of Redmane. Was there anything in here? Prayerful Strike. Raises armament aloft in prayer, then slam it into the ground. This inspired blow restores HP to self and nearby allies if it successfully hits. Okay. There was the butt slam. I'm just trying to see if there was anything... that was like exclusive to hammers that I wanted to try. But I don't think there is. So I guess we're gonna try either Prayerful... Let's see what Prayerful Strike does. Oh, it doesn't leave like a trail or anything? I thought it might leave a trail, so it's just a big smack. That's not that interesting to me. And let's try the, this one. Yeah, that seems useful for just, like, annoying the hell out of enemies, so... Okay, let's go talk to the wizard dude. And then we can go talk to EG. It is indeed annoying. I mean, it seems annoying. When the enemies use it against me, I am annoyed. So I have to imagine that it is incredibly annoying when I use it against enemies or other players. Hello,
Begging for
guy.
another lesson so soon? There remains much to be done. Make it quick.
Okay, well, you don't have anything for me, I guess. So we're just never gonna talk about the whole poisoning that one lady thing? Never gonna go anywhere or do anything with that, huh? Okay. You know, if you don't mention it, I will mention it. I mean, I'll mention it regularly. I will continue to mention it over and over, but... EG, do you have anything to say?
My last walk.
No, just about live.
Descend and make it yours.
Precious
So that
treasure of
Lady
Nokron. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to assume that since I haven't seen anything happen with that, that I do in fact not have the precious treasure of Nokron, which leads me to believe I need to go back to Nokron. But there was at least one other person I wanted to talk to, or one place I wanted to look at first, which was not you. Oh, where was it? So there were three things I was thinking to myself, I need to do these three things, right? That would check on the Ronnie's people, which obviously nothing has changed there. Go back under Capital to see if I can run into Stinky, Dung Eater guy, right? And then one other thing. Was it just Nokron? Go to Nokron, which is Nokron here, yeah. So I guess we'll give this place another once over. Because I have to assume that I did in fact not get the thing I needed to get from here. But I don't know. It's unclear. I felt like I explored this area pretty thoroughly. But maybe I'm just bad at exploring, or maybe I missed something obvious. Plus, I need some silver tear husks, so might as well run around while I grab those. You know, grab some ingredients. Make, whatever that dude's name from Final Fantasy 15 is, proud. I swear on my deathbed I'll be hearing, I've come up with a new recipe from Final Fantasy 15, and I'll hear Donald from Kingdom Hearts 3 talking about, that looks like some ingredients, you know, that sort of nonsense. The stuff that sticks with you. Ignis, yes, that's the character's name. I was thinking Prompto, but I knew it wasn't Prompto because Prompto is the short, blonde one. There's Ignis, Prompto, Gladius, and Noctis, the main character. Which, you know, all said and done, pretty good characters. The game, Final Fantasy 15 is not a game I dislike because of the characters, that's for sure. It's the very many other things that it does wrong that bother me. Okay, so from this point forward, let's see. That's down below, right? Yeah, that is down below. There's this thing over there, but it looked like I could do something over there, but just couldn't get there from where I was trying to get there from. So maybe I go check that out. I don't know. It could just be an abandoned ruin. I mean, obviously I fought the deer thing. The second one here. Yeah, that looks like something, right? In fact, there's something over there. It's just a matter of, could I actually go over there and do something? I mean, obviously I can't just jump up there. But what if... Ooh, what about that over there? Maybe there's just a path that I didn't look at. Oh, don't jump in the water, you stupid horse! I hate the way this horse controls. It doesn't feel good to control this horse. Oh, wow. I kind of didn't expect that to work. Hey, guy. Set the pressures, I'm mean, I very much doubt that's the precious thing I'm looking for, but maybe. Okay, that did 460 in charge. This did 340. It's pretty good. As far as like damage goes, and it's pretty quick. Don't be a mimic. Okay. Ancestral Infant's Head. Okay. Skull of a very young ancestral spirit. Just think how many sproutings it might bear. Uses FP to spray spirit vapor, inflicting magic damage. The vapor becomes a temporary geyser which deals continuous damage to everything it touches until it disappears. Oh. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's probably not the precious treasure of Nokron. But it is cool. I love how you can tell every time that I'm sneezing on stream when I'm playing Elden Ring because I bring up the map, because my button to mute is Alt-M, right? That's my hotkey. And pressing M just brings up the map. Okay, so I've got a treasure from there. This is where I fought the thing. Down here is like some extra like stuff, I guess. I fought some big tough enemies there, I guess. I don't remember. I do not recall. Much of this blends together for me. Where am I going? That guy respawn? No, that guy does not respawn. Did I ever go that way? I have to imagine I went over there to the right. Let's check it out just in case. Did I ever... Yes, I did get to go up here. Right? Did I? Actually, wait. Did I ever get to go up on that big building? I don't remember. Because, I mean, it definitely looks like there would be something up there. But I don't remember if I got teleported over that direction and then there was just nothing but a charm. Not a charm, what are they called? What are they called? Talisman. A talisman over there. Okay, I'm gonna backstab you. Thanks for letting me backstab you. It's a comfort from an old time. A time well since past. Okay, obviously I've already been behind the waterfall. That would have been the first thing I checked before. What kind of material is in this corner over here? Golden centipede. Y'all, leave me alone. I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to make sure there are no loose ends. And that I'm not just overlooking something. Oh, Frontlines is Seal Rock today? Uh-oh. That's unfortunate because I will be doing PvP later. I mean, it could be worse. It could be That one game mode that I don't know how to pronounce. Right, I remember that game mode being the worst of the bunch. Nadam something or other. But it could be better because the new game mode is easily the best of the bunch, and I wish it would just always be on the new game mode. Okay, and this is where I took this thing to go up. Or down, or wherever the hell it took me. But that leads me to a different area that is not where I need to be, question mark. So is this just a dead end? Aside from that path, obviously. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any more to it. I'm operating on the idea here that if I had the precious treasure of Nokron, right? Whatever that may happen to be, that it would be obvious to me, right? Because I remember going through this area, killing this guy, or was it two guys? Killing a boss here, right? And then going up the waterfall. Oh, look at y'all, you can't come in here, ha 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 ha. How about you have some lightning? Oh, you can follow it up pretty fast. Yeah, so that's what I recall. And I don't think going up the waterfall counts as like being in the same area. I mean, I guess I'll travel up the waterfall one more time just to see. But I'm fairly certain. Why is my cursor on that all of a sudden? Okay, why all of a sudden does my mouse cursor do this? Okay. Mouse cursor, get the fuck out of here. Thank you. I'm fairly certain that if I go up this, it counts as a different area, and it's also fully explored. I spent a lot of time in that area. Scrounging, and scraping the sides of the areas, looking for things, because I knew I was here for something important. Right, yeah, this is the Deep Root Depths, which is all the way over here. Not Nokron, the Eternal City. So, I do not know where to go. Or what to do next for this quest line. Right? I killed the Prince of Death, or no, wait, his people. Is he still there, just chilling, I guess? I killed the boss up here and got some treasure from there. Yeah, I've fully explored this area. Let's go look at the throne to the Prince of Death. Ugly, ugly bastard. No? My lady friend was here, and I had to be mean to her. What did she drop? Let's see. She dropped something. She gave us something important. Who can tell, who can say what it was? Not me, that's certainly true enough. Yeah, I don't recall. And then this just teleports us somewhere. Did this teleport us into the city? I think this might have teleported us into the city. And then I was like, okay, we're gonna go back and explore the other way. Yeah, it did. Which, I mean, this is where I need to be, right? So I think this is where I need to be in order to go below the capital and fight Stinky or whatever. You know, Dung Eater. I don't know. These maps are too big to keep track of. You got anything to say, Bach?
This seems ready to make a...
No? You can make Alberic's pointed hat into not a pointed hat. That's, okay. Sure. Fair enough. It's still called Alberic's pointed hat, but... Was there anything of interest in here to me? No.
Oh, please.
Yes, I'm going Bach. You unfortunately provide me with basically nothing. What is this big building directly below me? I can't look at the map because I'm too close to those other enemies, apparently. Okay, well. You know, I didn't think about this until just now. They are still using Dark Souls 1 sound effects in this game. Right? This sound right here. That's a Dark Souls 1 sound effect. This is a Dark Souls 1 sound effect. Right? They're still using Dark Souls 1 sound effects for all of this. All this stuff, all these times later. That's not a complaint, right? I don't mind. I just find that very funny. Okay, let's go to the catacombs, I guess. No, wait, not the catacombs. This is not where I need to be. Is this where I need to be? I'm so lost, man. I'm so lost. No, this isn't where I need to be. I need to be under the city, but not here. Here, maybe? I wish there was a fucking map of the things down here. I don't want to fight these guys again, man. You guys are annoying. Okay. There's something down here that is locked somewhere. I think. Where that could possibly be, I have no clue. Supposed to be like a jail or something down here. I'm definitely, if it's in these tunnels, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not going back through these tunnels again. The tunnels are too much for me. So, where else is there? There was Lower Capital Church, is that? No, wait, no. That's not underground, that's above ground. Right. I was gonna go look around where Moog... Yeah, where Moog was. Where was Moog's little, elevator thing? Forsaken Depths? This where I need to be? Possibly? Was there a locked door around Moog? Doesn't look like it. Just to see, what is the name of this one? This one is called Cathedral of the Forsaken. Oh, it's all the way over here. I never would have guessed that, like, it goes all the way this way. Yeah, I'm just kind of lost. Kind of don't know exactly where I should be going. Ah, yes, a very, very long ladder. Good thing I have some cherries to occupy my time. But I called it a ladder again. Elevator. It's an elevator. Please everyone remember to stay hydrated on this day. It is a very hot summer. And I would hate for anybody to get dehydrated. Okay, these pot dudes, they're not aggressive to me right now, so... This is a ladder. Crazy, I know what a ladder actually is, and yet I keep calling that elevator a ladder. I must just be an idiot. I am an idiot. That part I know. Stop it. You're always hydrated? You go through a gallon or more of water a day? Good. I'm glad to hear that. I forget to drink often. Which is why I just carry a very large cup with me anytime I go... Anytime I play video games anymore, right? I just have a very, very large cup of water. Hey guy. Please don't kill me. Thank you. I forgot you can climb ladders. That's fine, because I'm gonna go down here and up here and we'll be Gucci. That still hit me, wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna chalk this up. I'm gonna turn over here, go to the right, look around down this way. Right? Give this all a once over, and then I'm ready to just chalk it up to like, nah, I don't know where the hell I'm going. Or what I'm even looking for. Like I gave it a shot. I tried to look for things. But clearly it was just not meant to be. There's nothing down this way, right? It wasn't a locked door or anything, it was just a dead end. Actually, there is a way to drop down right over here, isn't there? Yeah, there's that. But I don't think this leads to anything. Enjoy your trip. Man, Magma does like no damage in this game, huh? I don't want to go down there, but I'm gonna go down there because maybe there was a thing. Maybe. I mean, I know there wasn't, but... yeah, there's nothing. Okay. I sure do love poison. Hi, Jet. I love when you sit right in front of the screen. I don't need to see the video game that I'm playing. No, I'd rather just stare at a cat's butt. That's what I'd rather do. Okay, and this leads back here, so underground roadside, that just leaves one spot left to check. And then I'll have given most everything down here a once over. I went to the right already. I'm not going down to look in those tubes. I didn't drop down here. Could be down there. I've looked to the right here. Yeah, I've dropped down there. Don't want to be doing that. I don't need to be doing that. Okay. Give this one once over here, and then be done. mentally, I'm already like a little bit done with this. This is the type of thing that I would just be like, yeah, whatever. And just like Google it or something. Or just not care about it, not look at it, not think about it. If I was doing this on my own time, but because it's for stream, I would like to, I'd like to give it a try. I'd like to try to find something. Actually, now that I think about it, I wouldn't Google it. Like, if it was off stream, I would ask people for, like, a general direction or general idea of where it might be. You know? Like, am I in the right ballpark when I'm looking at, you know, this area? Rats. Time for some infighting. Prove your loyalty to me, rats. What am I looking for again? That's honestly a good question. I'll bring up the thing that I was given in a moment here. Oh, I think I might have found it.
Let me out. Let me out of here.
Okay, I forgot there was a hand over there.
Must eat more.
This is what I'm looking for.
More. Everything that matters to you for generations to come. I am the Dung Eater, a scourge upon the living.
Yeah? Anything in this room? No, just the dung eater. Hey guy, are we gonna fight? What the hell? Oh, it can hit him too. That's pretty funny. Okay, well, I'm gonna take care of this bozo so he doesn't hit me if I have to fight the dung eater. Ow! Oh shit, it's Rat. Hi, Rat. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. That didn't hit him. Wow. That went up the door instead of hitting him. Oh, what in the hell is going on there? I'm just gonna hit my timestamp so that I can remember to clip the hell out of this, but what? What? Did he just have a constantly active hitbox? What happened? What the hell is that about? And now he's just frozen there. Okay. Okay, so I know where I need to go. Do I remember how to get back there? No, it's not to the right, it's to the left. This game is cursed sometimes, and I don't know if it's seamless co-op that makes it cursed, or if it's just cursed. But stuff like that happens more often than you'd think. Actually, you know, I know it's not seamless co-op because that kind of stuff was happening on my other playthroughs, which I wasn't using seamless for. Jump over this. Was it down this way? I don't remember where to go. It's definitely not to the right there, so it must be this way, and then, yes, past the rats. Okay, so we're gonna take care of... Oop. I wish there was a better way to scroll through this menu. We're gonna take care of these guys up here. Okay, well, you don't want to drop down and target me. Oh, the big guy's in the ground, isn't he? I wonder if you can just sneak past the big guy. Hello, Mr. Poop Eater. No, you
Let
can't.
me out of here. I must eat more. Defile more. Everything that matters to you for generations to come. I am the Dung Eater. To living.
Yeah, bro, good luck being a scourge, whatever. Did that still hit Mr. Dung Eater? It did not. Come on. Okay, I missed you somehow. Just went right over your head. Okay, Mr. Dung Eater, I'm gonna go ahead and summon my rat friends. Just in case you decide to get spicy. In fact, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get spicy.
Who are you?
Leave your
I've been
jail.
here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse with care. Just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed. Along with their children. And their children's children. For all time to come.
That's pretty fucked up.
I will kill again, just to be hell be cursed.
Is that all you have to say?
I will, just to be sure hell be cursed.
Okay, well, you and I are clearly not going to be friends, so let's just go ahead and get this over with. Oh, he's got that thing. The rats are blocking me. I can't go after him because the rats are in the way. I mean, I'm not, you know, opposed to just letting them fight him. Except for the fact that he wants to defile their corpses, you know. That's my family. Can't be letting you do that. Okay. It was nice knowing you, I guess. I mean, it really wasn't, but... Thanks for your stinky armor. Good job, rats. Except for Lester, who just decided that, like, he was gonna watch from the sidelines. You disappointed me, Lester. You disappointed me. Larry did a good job, though. You know, good job, Larry. If I could pet you, I would. Let's just pretend that this is me petting you. Okay, let's go back to this place and see what's in this room, if anything. Oh, he's gone. Okay, I mean, I had to figure, right? I killed his real body, so of course his summon body is gone now. Let's look at his armor and his weapon. Let's, if only briefly, be stinky like he was. Oh, his sword was called the Sword of Milos or something? Sword of Milos. Sinister greatsword fashioned from a giant's backbone. Meets out wounds like a lopsided saw blade and restores some FP upon defeating an enemy. Milos, or Milos, was undersized for a giant and was viewed as sullied and terribly grotesque. Unique skill, Shriek of Milos. Lets out a horrific curse scream that reduces all damage negation and status resistance for nearby foes. While active, strong attacks will change to a combo attack. Okay. And then, you know, where be Omen Helm. Malformed helm resembling an omen with its horns cut off. Worn by the Dung Eater, its form is a vision of the landscape of his mind, and of his appearance as he wished to see it. The heart of an omen without the body to match. Could there be any crueler existence? What does it matter, then, if the curse claims it all? Malformed armor resembling an omen with the horns cut off, worn by the Dung Eater. The heavy, sun-shaped medallion represents both the guidance he once saw and the ring to which it will one day lead. Oh, I didn't put the top on. Okay, there we go. That is... Man, that is some of the ugliest armor I've ever seen. Just absolutely horrendous looking. Oh, and apparently very heavy. And this greatsword, right? Okay. Moveset seems alright. I don't love the idea of it being the backbone of a giant, but if it is the backbone of a giant, it is a very, very small giant. But this is what we're here for, right? So, it changes the heavy attack into this. Which is, I guess it's alright, I guess. Yeah. Some of the least appealing equipment that has ever existed in these games to me. But to each their own, you know. Didn't the description say he was small and deformed? It did say that he was small and deformed, the giant. But I mean, that's like really, really, really small for a giant. Minuscule, tiny, even. Okay, let's get moving forward. Actually, should I talk to the lady? I've killed the Omen Killer guy. You know, the Dung Eater. Maybe what's her face has something to say.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
No, she's got nothing to say. Okay. Well, so I'm going to assume, right, that if I open that cell and I don't kill him, not like he does the typical FromSoft thing of like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go start defiling people's corpses and kill them, right? And that's why I killed him, because I don't know what that dude's gonna do, and I don't want to know what that dude's gonna do. Seems like a dirtbag. In fact, he straight up just tells you that he's a dirtbag. Let's look at this remembrance of the fire giant. Does he have any equipment? No. Wow. Fire giant didn't have any equipment. Remembrance of the fire giant. Hewn into the Erd tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader, blah blah blah. Fire Giant is a survivor of the war against the giants. Upon realizing the flames of their forge would never die, we America marked him with a curse. O trifling giant, mayest thou tend thy flame for eternity. And from him we can get Giant's red braid, hefty whip woven from the flame red hair of a fire giant. Every giant is red of hair, and Radagon was said to have despised his own red locks. Perhaps that was a curse of their kind. Unique skill, Flame Dance. Imbue the red braid with the giant's flame, and lash out in a wide range with a series of agile swings. And then we get, the other one is Burn O Flame, one of the incantations that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Raises a series of flame pillars around the caster. Charging further increases the number of flame pillars. The fire giants borrowed the power of a fell god, and still they were defeated. Yet their failure released them from their solitary curse, to serve as keepers of the flame for eternity. This is just Firestorm, or like Chaos Firestorm, or something like that, right? This, we're gonna grab this. We're gonna see what that's all about. Oh, and we're also gonna go ahead and grab Margit's Cursed Sword. Right, because those are two things that might be interesting to look at. So, go ahead and whip this whip, and for Margit's sword as well. Margit's sword is just down here. That is certainly a whip. The animations, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of suck. They are a little too snappy, right? Like they're just not convincing and fluid enough. Obviously, you want a whip to be a little bit snappy, but like what it does right there, it's too much. It goes back into its perfectly circular form way too snappily. Okay? But that's not why we're here. We're here to see this. And that's pretty cool. I quite like that. It does, at the very end of it, do the same thing all of these animations do, which is like very quickly like fold back into itself, right? But it's more convincing that way because it's a circular motion. Right? It just looks like it's speeding up the very last little bit of the natural movement of this. Okay, and then there's this. Margit's sword, you know? I don't quite have the stats to use it. But we can at least look at the animations for its R1s and R2s. Honestly, it seems pretty good. Just the moveset itself is pretty quick. The range seems incredible. Yeah. And then obviously he's got that, but I can't do the special effect for this. Was there a follow-up to that? No, I don't think there was. additional input allows for a follow-up attack. So do this and then this. Okay. I was doing a heavy attack because that's what so many of them. So minor complaint. Lots of weapons have follow-ups to them. Sometimes they're like, for some reason, the follow-up to this attack is press a heavy attack. And sometimes it's just press the button again. I don't know why there is a difference between some moves like that, but just a minor annoyance for me. Not a big deal at all. But if I was swapping between weapons a lot and not rereading the descriptions, it would be annoying to have to figure out which weapons have R2 follow-ups and which ones have L2 follow-ups. Where be the thing I was using? There should be. Okay. I think we're good to go. There's nothing that's crossing my mind that's telling me I should do this before I go touch this flame or whatever, so we're gonna touch the flame, I think. I'm racking my brain at the moment. Just thinking, is there anything else that I would like to have done before this? Like to have checked on before this? And I don't think there is. Right? The stuff with Nokron, I mean, when we went down there and we looked around, I can't think of anything that has to do with that, so, you know, can I just drop down here? No, right? I can't just, yeah, I can't just drop down there. I mean, I'm assuming I'm supposed to, like, go down there, right? Ow, what the hell, Jet? Why are you doing this? Stop that. It's not, why'd you unplug my controller, you little dick? You little dick bag? You little jerk? He's scratching at my feet and trying to climb up my legs. But he has food. It's way too wet outside for me to take him on a walk. And I don't know what he needs. His litter's clean too, so yeah, please stop it. Actually, you know what? You know what? This is the perfect time for a very short little break, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a short break. Check on the cat, see what he needs. I'll get up, stretch my legs, and give myself some more water. I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. It is time to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do. Is there a thing maybe at the I guess I could have asked the old lady what it is I need to do, but I don't like talking to that old lady. She creeps me out. Is there a thing I'm supposed to do at this grace, maybe? Oh, talk to Melina. That's probably what I need to do.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair and death. Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
Am I prepared to commit a cardinal sin? Sure, why the fuck not? I guess, you know? I'm sure in real life I've committed many cardinal sins. Like, I don't know, tying my shoes with my left hand or something. I don't know what the cardinal sins are. I'm not Catholic. So you know what? Let's just go
Very
for
well.
it.
Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Bill, you got some crusty ass hands. Some very long fingers.
O Erd tree, you shall burn.
I don't see it burning. Oh, wait, maybe?
Burn for the sake of the new Lord. Thank you for guiding me here. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Yep, see you later, Melina. Nice knowing you, I guess. I mean, you gave me a horse, so that's cool. Oh, cool. I'm in the tornado-y place. The place I really wanted to be. No, I'm not trying to skip. I just accidentally touched a button. Okay, I mean, that happened. It was a little underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it might have been more impactful if she just hadn't said any words. But here we are. This is a place I desperately wanted to be, so I'm glad to be here. It hasn't had a name drop yet, though. So I'm just kind of waiting for the title drop to happen. There we go. Crumbling Farum Azula. The closer you get to this tornado, the uglier it looks. Because oh boy, does that not look... That does not look good to me. Alright, this is the place with a bunch of these guys. Come here. You got your Farum Azula type stuff going on, and you got your big leaps and your slashes and whatnot. Come on. Dropping sanctuary stones, which is nice because those are helpful. And there's old fangs around here, which are also helpful, if I remember correctly. So, you know, so far, first impressions are good. Where did you come from, my friend? Well, it doesn't matter because you're dead. I really want to jump down there, but I'm pretty sure that's death. Yeah, let's find out. Okay, it's death. It's for sure death. I was thinking maybe there's a situation where, like, you know, like back up at the, that one castle whose name I can't remember. Maybe there was like something cushy and soft to fall onto. I just kind of had to know, you know? What is that noise? Oh, it must be thunder. Come here. Come here, bud. You and me. Thank you. These guys drop plenty of runes, so I'm gonna kill them even if I don't necessarily need to, because the runes that they drop are going to be helpful. Also, I need to unequip this and equip whatever the hell else I had on. Which was, what the hell else did I have on? I think I had something simple like this turtle talisman on. But you know what, let's go ahead and just equip this, because more max HP, why not? Oh, this guy is like locked in on whatever the hell he's chomping on. It must be really tasty. This dude, his friend, I mean, maybe they're not friends. They were eating together, but whatever. This guy right next to him is getting attacked, and he's just like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just munch on this corpse because it's tasty. Okay. Probably a good idea not to jump off of cliffs on the odd chance that there's a secret down there. As tempting as that may be. You know? Okay, this is gonna be a strange pool, but something about this right here and the way it's curved and turns like that reminds me of a Sonic the Hedgehog level, and not even like a very specific one, just like the general vibe of this gives me Sonic the Hedgehog vibes. Oh look, a dragon. Hello, Mr. Dragon. You've got red lightning. Neat. You have also a lot of HP, it seems. But you're not a boss. So, my assumption is that you're gonna leave once I hit you enough times. Although, I would very much not like that. I would just like to wail on you for a little bit. Something about the skeleton of this dragon feels different than the other ones. Is that a move so he can knock me off? What the hell is that about? Holy hell. That is a big lightning sword. A big red lightning sword. Holy moly. Okay, that definitely feels like a move that he has to knock you off. Okay. Okay. You have not taken very much damage. In fact, I'd say you've taken very little damage, all things considered. And you haven't been stunned yet, despite the fact that, like, I'm wailing into you pretty hard. Okay, that didn't hit me. Cool. If I'm past his back bullets, it should be good for that. No! No! I couldn't see him because it didn't lock on. That guy's, interesting. Design-wise, maybe the coolest looking dragon we've seen so far, maybe. In terms of like actual fighting him though, I'm going to equip some dragon wound grease. Oh, I just fell right off. I thought I could run to the left there, but I forgot you have to drop down first. Oopsie. There go those runes. I mean, it wasn't a ton of them, but it was more than none. Oh, I thought this would be a path up here, but it is not. Is he gonna come back? He's coming back. Hey, bud. I'm gonna put some dragon bloom grease on it. See how it does. Let me see your stupid little head. No? Okay. Fine. Did I get hit by that and die? No? Okay, cool. Ooh. Almost right off. Doing the wings. Okay. At least the wings don't really do damage. Ow. Oh, oh. Cool. Hit him in the head. Smack him with this dragon piece. I don't know what he's doing or where he's going. Okay, thanks for totally missing me. I didn't really see what it was exactly that you were missing me with, but I appreciate it. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Game doesn't want to lock on when I need to lock on. Oh, that hit me still? That's some bullshit. I was on the ground. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy fighting this guy. Just a wild assumption, you know? So, let's go ahead and... Where is it? It's further up. Let's equip this. And put some dragon wound grease on it. And, what do I currently have? I have lightning ram as my thing. Let's swap that out. We're gonna swap that out with... I think we're gonna swap it out with this. Lion's Claw. Right? Because this one is this, which should help us smack the guy a little better. Hopefully. Hopefully. Gonna eat this. And this. And you know what? Let's summon the rats as well. I don't think they're gonna do very much versus a big dragon, but you know. Dude, he's just standing up anytime I'm gonna get a clear shot on him. You are a bastard. Let me smack you, please. I'm going straight off, aren't I? Oh, okay, cool. It's great how these games can turn what is a cool looking enemy and turn them into just the worst fucking thing to fight ever. Consistently. Isn't it great how games, especially the Souls games, will take cool concepts like dragons that have lightning swords, red lightning swords, and then just be like, okay, so fight this dude in the worst possible way. I love it. If the camera was just better, this wouldn't really be a problem. But because the camera sucks so much ass, it's a massive nuisance to fight these things. Oh, he's gonna do his fire breath, which means I need to get the hell out of the way. If I get behind his tail, there we go. And I'm good. Hitting his head like that is cool. It's fun. I like it. However, because the camera is so bad when you're fighting large enemies, it just feels like a matter of luck if I get put in the right position to actually hit him. Right, like if I just lock onto the head here, I'm gonna be unable to aim at the rest of his body. And the camera's gonna swing around wildly when he moves. It's good for when he does that, but any other time, it's just kind of bad. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I missed. Cool. This arena sucks for me, but it also sucks for him. I mean, it sucks less for him because he's so fucking huge. Put a grease on, please. Holy hell. That's a lot of damage. Okay, well, didn't know what he was doing up there. So I just kind of rolled and prayed. Oh, I had a shockwave to it. I didn't know I had a shockwave to it. Oh, that still hit me? Do I have to kill this guy? Can I just run past him? Because honestly, genuinely, I might just run past him. Well, I'll give it one more solid attempt, I guess. But otherwise, yeah. Not having a fun time versus this dude. I mean, I can make plenty more dragon wound grease, so that's not an issue. The issue is just, he's annoying. Where does he come from? Where does he spawn? I need to know. Okay, he spawns way off to the right. Oh, you're gonna do this. Cool. Oh, fire breath. Don't want to deal with that. Let's go swing his tail for a little bit. You wanna come here? And you know, I don't even have a name for you. You're just big sparking dragon guy right now. For all I know, I'm gonna kill you, and then there's gonna be 6 more of you in the next screen. Of course it didn't. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know what exactly he hit me with there, but I thought it was safe. HP regen coming in clutch again. HP regen, my beloved. You know, saving my life once more. No, 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 no. Oh, dude, that hits from so far away. And look at the range of that shit. It burnt the whole arena. I am going to apply some more HP again and take a sip. How many sips do I have left? 3. I have 3 sips left, so, you know. I don't know where he is or what he's doing, but I'm gonna get hit by it again. Fire? Is he doing fire? No, it's not doing fire. doing whatever the hell that is. That hit me? Fuck off, game. I'm so far behind him. You're telling me that hit me from that far away? Please don't do your fire breath. Thank you. Fire breath now, though. Oh, that one shot me? I couldn't tell where he was aiming because it wouldn't lock on. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna run past this guy if we can. Because, like, spend, 5 minutes just wailing on him, dying in a single hit. Not my idea of a good time. Yeah, this dragon sucks. It doesn't even have a boss name or health bar. It's just there and you're just supposed to care about him. Oh, and all that for a dragon Bruce. Wow. I don't get how FromSoft has gotten worse and worse and worse at, like, actually making cool fights when it comes to things they've had multiple attempts at. This guy should be really, really cool. Right? They have made so many dragon fights at this point. So many dragon fights at this point. How are they still getting it wrong? How are they still making dragon fights that are this lame, this unfun to fight? Visually, that guy's cool. Conceptually, very neat dragon. In reality, awful. And, like, all it would take for these fights with these dragons, right, to be bearable is if the camera was good. Right? If I could lock on or not lock on, either way, if I could just make it so that the camera consistently sees where the dragon is and what the dragon is doing, I wouldn't have any issue fighting this dragon. But what got me killed there is that he flew up. I assumed he was aiming that direction, but actually no, he was aiming this direction for some reason, so I rolled right into his fire. I couldn't see what he was doing. I had to take a guess as to what he wanted to do. Come here, Mr. Dog Man. Actually, maybe you're not a dog. I just assume that you're like a fucked up, like, dog person. But maybe you aren't dog people. Maybe you're some sort of other beast. I keep missing on my second swing there when it looks like I should be hitting. I mean, that's obviously just me not knowing if I can go for a second swing there, which I can't. But yeah. I have yet to And I know people keep saying Midir in Dark Souls 3, but I have yet to find a dragon fight in a Souls game that's actually fun. And not even just fun. That actually just feels interesting in any way and fair. You know? I would settle for a dragon fight in a FromSoft game that's just not ass. Doesn't need to be great. Doesn't need to be top-notch. Doesn't need to be the best fight in the game. Just needs to just not be bad. That's what I would settle for. I don't think it's gonna happen. I have a sneaking suspicion that even if I went and I fought Midir, right? And Dark Souls 3, the one that everyone says is a good fight, that I actually wouldn't like it. Oh, it is very dark in here. Is there anything in this room? No. Okay. Okay, so there's definitely something over there. There's some sort of noise coming from over here. Oh, it's the worm guys. Hi, worm guys. Oh, there's one right here. Hey, worm dude, what's going on? You have a lot of HP. And that's a lot of death light build up, and it went very, very far. I did not see how far that went. I thought it was just around him, but apparently not. Oopsie. It's 5:30. I should probably find out if we're doing Final Fantasy XIV stuff today, so give me one moment. Okay. My ping has been sent. I will know, hopefully within a few minutes, whether or not I'm actually doing things today. Okay, where's this other guy that keeps aggroing? He on the roof or something? I don't know where he's coming from, bro. Oh, my lord. You're moving around like a crazy person, and my tracking is not good enough for that. Okay, thank you. Do I go back down there, or do I go over here? I'm gonna try to clean up this area first, I guess. Okay, yeah, the axe is a much better option for this place right now. The range and the poise damage it does is crazy. Yeah, I have this equipped. I should really use it. Oh, I never actually brought up, I said I was gonna, when I transitioned, I was gonna bring up what the plan is for Thursday. So, the plan for Thursday, I'll talk about it now, and then I'll talk about it again in like an hour when the stream ends, assuming that the stream ends in an hour. The plan for Thursday, very simply put, I will be starting sometime early in the morning. Well, early in the afternoon. Morning for me. Right? I will be streaming a variety of different games, none of which are our typical, oh, there's a dude behind me. None of which are the typical games we usually play on stream, right? Mostly, it's gonna be a collection of, like, some of my favorite games of all time. And some new stuff. There's at least 2, like, brand new games I plan on playing. Well, brand new to stream, rather. And brand new to me. Right? So I'm just gonna spend as much or as little time as I so desire on each individual game and make a big, just have a good time playing video games, I guess. That's the plan for Thursday. There will not be a stream on Wednesday. There will not be a stream on Friday. I have something to do on Friday, and I'm going to spend all of Wednesday preparing for the stream on Thursday. Okay, that guy is shooting me from ages away. Stop that. You know how annoying you are, dude? Huh? Do you? Anyway, that's the plan for Thursday. I'm not gonna do any sort of marathon or of Mario or anything because I don't want to go insane. I had a good time when I did that before, right? So it's not like I'm avoiding doing that because it wasn't fun. I just like to do some variety. You know? Variety is fun. I enjoy fun things. Somber Miner's Bell bearing 4, hell yeah. What does that give me? It should tell me, right? Smithing Stone 7 and 8, and Sanctuary Stones, hell yes. I also got Ancient Dragon Prayer Book. The Prayer Book of the Capital's Ancient Dragon Cult, a lost tome that never reached the lands between, contains red lightning incantations. Can be given to a learned cleric to gain access to the following incantations: Ancient Dragon's Lightning Spear, Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. Well, we're definitely going to be doing that. So let's go over to our favorite dog. Hello, sir.
Greetings.
Do I need anything? Yes. Have this Ancient Dragon Prayer Book.
Very well. Let us both learn together. Heresy is all
Yeah.
things.
Heresy is not natural to the world. It's a contrivance. Whatever. Give me red dragon spear. Oh, I don't have the faith for it. I need 32 faith for that. But lightning strike I can get because I only need 26 faith for that. Thank you. I'm gonna get rid of this Regal Omen thing because it seems to suck. It didn't do much damage, and it doesn't... I don't know, it just takes a long time to level up. But what we are going to do is we're going to replace something. We're going to replace Bloodflame Talon because I haven't been using it much. We're going to replace that with the new lightning thing that we got. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. I'm trying to read the description. How do I swap the description? Sort, switch view, there we go. A secret incantation of the capital's ancient dragon cult summons a red bolt of lightning that scatters and spreads around the surrounding area. Charging enhances the range of the lightning bolt. Spoken of in legend, red lightning is the weapon wielded by the ancient dragons. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Pretty slow cast time, but, you know, and pretty big FP cost. But we'll make do. I'm not going to complain about that. Okay. And then we have a bell bearing to turn in. Here, ladies, have a bell bearing. can upgrade my axe more, right? What do I need to upgrade my axe? I believe I need more 7 and 8. Or maybe just 8. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh. This lady's gone. Hey, where'd the lady go?
I knew you'd be back. Lay out your arms.
What? You're not gonna tell me where the lady went? Fine. Let's see, I need 1 more smithing stone, 7, and then I'm gonna need a bunch of 8, I assume. So let's go do that. Oh, also, this place is on fire now. I only just realized this. Things are, yeah, things are a bit fiery in this place. Let's see what this lady has to say. Hey, lady, I did the thing.
You've done it, I see.
Yeah.
What use do you have for me now?
None.
I
I
am
never
a
had any use for you to
finger
begin with.
I will remain here until their dialogue ends and the fingers speak again. Do as you please. Take whatever course seems most worthy to you. Now you may go.
Okay. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for diddly squat. Oh, this guy's gone now, too. And this guy's sleeping.
You burned the Erd tree, didn't you? Then the round table is soon to follow. Ah, no need to fret about that. The round table hold served to put a tarnished upon the throne of Elden Lord. And if the Erd tree needed to burn for that to happen, then the round table must go as well.
Man, I can't wait to kill you. See ya. Where'd that lady go? Where'd the lady go? I hope I can still upgrade my rats at some point in the future. Okay. Let's, pop one of these. And then one of... Oop. Pop all of these, because why not? Purchase. I need smithing stone 6. I got a somber smithing stone thing. I don't need smithing stone 6, I need smithing stone 7. But I don't have that. I have somber smithing stone 7 because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. How's the stream been? It's been pretty chill. You know? Killed the dung eater, burned the tree. Burned pretty alright.
Lay out your...
Fortunately, I thought I had Somber Smithing Stone 7 and 8 to buy from that lady, but I don't. I thought I had regular Smithing Stones to buy from her, but no, I have Somber Smithing Stones to buy from her instead. Which means I can't upgrade the thing that I thought I could upgrade, and so I wasted a bunch of bunch of runes, which are very likely going to be lost soon. Good progress on the shell levels. We managed to beat 1. It was a pretty short Mario session today because I was getting frustrated with the level. The first level was just mildly irritating to me because it had ice physics. Okay, well, I don't know where the lady went. There are very few people left now. But that's alright. That's alright. We're, over here now. In this place, the crumbling Faramazula. Ice always looks like the worst possible shit in platformers. It could... ice physics, it's not always terrible, right? It's just ice physics when you need to do shell jumps, which are pretty... are very positionally dependent, right? Can be annoying. Oh my lord. Why did I come back in here? I don't need to come back in here. I just teleport to the other one and then... and then move from there. How are you today, by the way? I hope you got plenty of sleep, you know? So yeah, let's just teleport up here and move from here because we'll have to run through fewer enemies. Are you able to post clips? Yes, you should be able to post clips. Which way did I need to go? I need to go... just run past this guy. Go this way to the left. Yes, that's what I need to do. And then go down. Oh, how you finally lost all your emote privileges for Peeve? They're finally donezo. Rest in peace, PvP pause. Oh yeah, yeah. Before I fought the Dung Eaters, some crazy shit happened with I don't know how to explain what was going on there, but it was something else. Okay. What's going on up? No, no, you got to be kidding me. I slid off that. I slid off that. Fuck you, game. Lots of gravity today, too. Lots of gravity. Okay, this time, you know, I'm not gonna slide off the very edge of it. You're gonna drop an enemy on me? I feel like you're gonna drop an enemy on me. Maybe when I pick up this item? Oh, it's you again. I don't want to fight you. You suck ass. I'm leaving. Well... is this like the Pursuer? Yeah, whatever the hell the dude's name is in Dark Souls 2. Where like, it's gonna show up multiple times in the environment, and I can kill him there first if I want to. It's like, this is annoying. I don't want to fight you, sir. Oh my lord. I think I ran out of stamina right before I started jumping. Lots of gravity today. Lots of gravity today. Big 3-0 soon. Yep. I'm actually not. Like, I'm joking about making a big deal out of turning 30, but I really don't mind turning 30. 30 is no different than 29 to me, right? It's really not a big deal. I'm not making a big deal out of it. Ooh, I didn't check underneath. Okay, there's nothing underneath because it's one of them. One of them elevators. Okay. I do actually care about grabbing my runes right now because there are 2 more levels in my faith, I believe. And a bunch more levels in my HP. Yeah, a few years ago I would have made a big deal out of, like, the age 30, you know, because it's just a number that people tend to make a big deal out of. But nowadays, not so much. I understand that it's really not any different than 20, or 29, or 28, or whatever, you know? I'm not exactly where I thought I would be in my life at 30. But that's been true of basically every milestone age for basically my entire life. Just a series of like, oh, I'm not where I thought I would be at 20. I'm not where I thought I would be at 25, right? Life is unpredictable. I'm not gonna die to Deathblight again, please. Thank you. Let's just kill this guy and move on. There's a bunch more of him down below, but... Where do you go? There you are. Okay, dude. Could you fuck off, please? Thank you. And he drops poop. As of course he does, you know? All good enemies drop poop. You consider each 5-year like a checkpoint. 30, 35, 40, etc. Yeah. I'm not too dissimilar. When I was 20, I was like, I'm not gonna make it to my 30s, right? And now that I'm 30, I'm like, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll make it. The next 5 years, I'll make it to 35. I'll make it to 40. I'll be happy to, right? Because each year is like... Every year, I realize more and more that life is unpredictable. And it's a blessing to just, you know, be alive sometimes. But I'm not going to have such a bleak outlook anymore. What I'm trying to say is I'm not going to make plans as if I won't be here for very long. I plan on being here as long as I possibly can. Come here, Stinky. What do you think Deathblight smells like? I can't imagine it smells very good. It has to have a stench, right? It has to. Right? There's no way it doesn't have a very distinct smell to it. I mean, look at it. I'm thinking maybe it smells like sulfur, you know? Or something like that. Something kind of gaseous, but not like outright... I don't know, not like garbage smelling, you know? But definitely not something you want to be smelling. Listen, ever since that stream where Noble asked whether or not what different things taste like, right? Whether or not I think souls or blood echoes or runes taste best, I can't stop thinking about this sort of thing. When I was a kid, I was promised that by the time 2025 came around, we'd have flying cars and smell-o-vision, okay? And here I am, thinking to myself, both of those would be terrible ideas, but I was promised that those are things I would have. So where the hell are they? Where's my smell-o-vision? Where's my flying car? Well, actually, I don't want a flying car. Flying cars would suck. Cars already suck enough. We don't need them to fly in the air. Imagine how awful it would be to deal with some jackass with his lifted hover truck and his truck nuts. Why would you ever want smell-o-vision? I don't know. Sometimes it would be nice to, like, you know, like, let's say you go to the snow area, right? And you smell the cool air. Right? Or you're watching Great British Bake Off and you're like, that cake. It looks delicious. I'd love to smell that cake. Okay? It would obviously be an option that you would turn on and off. You wouldn't turn to the fucking, you know, Animal Planet and watch watch as a tiger brutally mutilates a gazelle and be like, yes, I must turn on the smell-o-vision for this. Okay, dude. Oh, there's a dog here. I don't want to fight a dog. Why's this dog got so much HP? Why's this dog got so much HP? Food shows would be so fucking dangerous, but they would be so much better, right? Don't say obviously when tech bros are the most illogical creatures. It's true. It's true. Some tech bro out there probably thinks that, like, the perfect thing to watch when you turn on your smell-o-vision is just brutal murder scenes, you know? Really gotta smell the blood and fear on someone. Okay, we're gonna switch to the hammer for a little bit. We're gonna reapply this, and we're gonna hit this guy over here with this ancient dragon lightning. Hey, guy. Wow, that was kind of incredibly underwhelming. Oh hell yeah! You got you bought advertisement in the. No, please don't die! Please don't die! Holy Lord! You bought advertisement. Please take it in time. Won't you? This person didn't even try to have a name that made sense. Smuggling. Some of these other people have tried to have names that, like, can maybe pass. You know? To put, like, a word and then a bunch of random other words afterwards. This one, not even attempting to seem like a normal name. Come here. You didn't die to that, huh? You have way too much HP, my friend. Okay. Smithing Stone 8. I mean, I need some of those. I need some Smithing Stone 7 as well. But I do need those, so, you know, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, one other thing, how obviously you missed. We upgraded the hammer a little bit. We're trying it out. It's, I'm gonna be honest, it's not my favorite so far. And maybe it's just because of the areas and the enemies I've been fighting, but it just seems underwhelming. I'm just gonna not fight these guys, if they'll let me. just, you know, sneak on by. He doesn't look like a fella I want to be interacting with. Glovewort Picker's Bell Bearing 3. Okay. They haven't aggroed so far. Offer to the Twin Maiden Husks at the Round Table Hold to gain access to the following items: Grave, Glovewort 7, 8, and 9. Hell yeah. There are items between these dudes, so I'm going to have to grab them. Okay, just rejuvenating boluses, which... and Smithing Stone 8, that one is at least worthwhile. Can I use my horse here? No, I can't. Okay. I guess maybe the horse is just afraid of heights. Wouldn't I be, what, afraid of heights? I'm terrified of heights. I think I mentioned this on stream before. I can't go into a hotel room and, like, above the 3rd or 4th floor and open the window, or open the blinds, right? I can't. If I am above, like, the 3rd or 4th story of a building, I cannot look out the window. Terrified of heights. Absolutely terrified of heights. I do not want to be anywhere near anything that's, like... overlooking my impending doom. This path doesn't seem to go any further, so I guess maybe I should just fight this guy. I guess. Same, fuck all heights. Dude, it's just... I just get the feeling of like, not quite dizziness, but like, oh, I could fall over at any moment. And it's just done. Right? And I don't like that. I don't have the greatest sense of balance. So I just feel like, you know... Okay, I mean, that hit a few times, so that was some decent damage, but... That's hitting me? Fuck it. I didn't think that from this height up here that would hit me. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know if it's worth fighting that guy, but I do want to fight him. Oh, I'm at the wrong... Actually, is this still the fastest way to get down there? I think it is. Don't think there was a grace down there. Oh, but I have to get past all those other guys now. Ugh. Surely, if I just go on the upper path, none of the other guys will aggro and I'll be totally fine. Right? So far, so good. Yeah, now that I think about it, heights are my my most logical fear, I think, right? I'm terrified of, I've mentioned this on stream before, I'm terrified of frogs. I can't stand looking at them, can't stand being around them. Right? That's not a particularly logical fear. I just have never liked them. Right? I've also had a long time fear of, like, being in bodies of water with, like, fish and things. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what that is. That's because I had a traumatic experience as a young child, right? Oh, I didn't even summon the rats. The rats would be super helpful for this. Right. I don't want to be in or around or near fish while in water, right? Can't stand that. Just something about it is just like, please no. If you're swimming, you don't want creatures to have access to you. Basically, yeah, right. I know some people that are like, they go to the springs fairly often, and to me that's a no-no. I'm never going to the springs unless it is a spring that has clear separation between the part of the spring where humans are and the part of the spring where other creatures are. Right? And there is at least one spring around me that, like, has a swimming area, and they have nets up so that creatures don't get into the swimming area. Right? But there are many others where it's just like, no, this is just a natural spring. You're just gonna have to deal with. You're just gonna have to deal with other animals. Oh, I didn't realize this thing got beat. I am remembering, holy cow, that was a lot of damage. I am remembering how much better the game is with my rat family. You guys did a good job, so you know what? You deserve a treat. Here you go, bud. Your largest fears are unconscious states, including sleeping in outer space. I don't necessarily have a fear of outer space, but it's not something I'd like to think about. You know? To me, there are some people I know that, like, they regularly, you know, observe celestial bodies through, like, a telescope, right? And they like to take pictures of space and things like that. And to me, that's good for them. I'll look at the pictures, but I'm not going to stare at them for very long because I don't want to think about the things that space makes me think about. Oh, fucking airplane? You would never want to get on one of those? Airplanes are fine. I'm fine with airplanes. I've been on airplanes plenty of times. I can just... Airplanes and things like that, right? Like, I can just be like, yeah, it's... whatever. I'm just in a big box. I can tell myself that cars are more dangerous because cars are more dangerous. Space is cool but terrifying, and I will stay on Earth. Basically, that's how I feel, yeah. See, I don't think I'd mind going to space so long as I didn't have to deal with the whole staring into the void thing, you know? Can I should just teleport, right? If that's a dead end, I should just leave. Let's go over here and then teleport up here. Okay, now we move forward. And maybe fight that ancient dragon dude at some point. Maybe. Oh, do we have enough for level? You'd be fine with space if leaving the planet were perfected. Yeah. So I have this is a very strange thing. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why. But rocket ships, to me, not that interesting. Right? I wouldn't want to leave to space in a rocket. But the idea of a space elevator, I would fucking love to ride on a space elevator. That would be the dopest thing on the planet. I don't know what it is, but like anytime the idea of a space elevator gets brought up, I'm like, hell yeah. Put me on that thing. You don't trust anyone on Earth enough to make it to space and back again, and then you don't trust anyone's account of going there enough to trust space. You at least have an idea of what's going on down here, but up there, no thanks. Oh, that's pretty metal shit right there, bro. See what they're doing to that big guy? Or, oh, you did that. You're dead. Did y'all do that to this big dude? If so, that's really fucked up of you. Umber Smithing Stone 7. Unfortunately, I don't need those right now. I need a regular Smithing Stone 7. What don't you understand, game? That was entirely my fault. I was just like, I'm just gonna tank this arrowhead, I'll be fine. And then I tanked it and I couldn't roll. Oh well. Oh, I don't know if I got an answer, so let me check. Am I doing Final Fantasy things tonight? One person responded with yes. So I assume in about a half hour I'm gonna have to go. So let's try to get through at least a little bit of this part of Fair Missoula. Here's a fun fact about Fair Missoula. It's not really a fact about Fair Missoula. It's about about how I heard the name Fair Missoula before I played the game. I thought the name of this place was Farah Mazula when I first started playing. When I heard other people be here, right? Not Farum Azula, but Farah Mazula. And I was like, what in the hell kind of name is that? I mean, this name doesn't make much more sense, but phonetically it makes more sense to me. Although Farah Mazula sounds more like foreign and strange. I actually kind of like that name better. Well, here's a petition to change the name to Farah Mazula. You know? Just you and me and like, let's say 60 other people, and we'll send a petition to FromSoft, and you know, they'll fold under the pressure. They'll patch the game and fix it. Man, I wish I had a ranged summon that could actually move. Wouldn't that be nice to have here? Hey, guy. Oh, I was kind of expecting you to have less poison than this. Farah was a fun Overwatch character back when the game could be fun. Is that the lady that flies around and shoots rockets? Because I could see her being fun. She had a nice design. I don't love the character design in Overwatch right? They're very much, they kind of remind me of like, they kind of remind me of like World of Warcraft and that style of thing, right? League of Legends, it's all has that same cartoony design to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's not cartoony, right? But it's almost cartoony. But Farah was one of the few designs I actually liked. How would not like your mains? Who did you main? I know who I would play. Farah, Diva, Mei, Hanzo. Yeah, I probably would have played, like, Farah, Diva, maybe not Hanzo. A ninja dude, Genji. And then maybe also Tracer, because she got dashes, right? But I don't like Tracer's design, and I'm not huge on Genji's design either. Right, those are just characters I'd probably play because of the playstyle. What do I need for a level up? Oh, I need quite a lot. I thought I had more than that. Diva is one of the worst designed characters in competitive PvP games. You mean in terms of how she plays? Or in terms of the physical design? Because the physical design is just appealing to me because I like the colors that she uses. Like, the colors she uses are just... It's some of my favorite color combination. Oops, hee, I just invalidated 90% of the roster by existing. Oh. Yeah, see, I never touched Overwatch a day in my life. I don't actually know anything about the playstyles of the characters. I've just based on vibes. Based on vibes, I think I'd like Diva. You know, design-wise. Although I hate the fucking gamer thing that she's got going on. I hate when games are like, this is the gamer character, guys. Can't you relate to the gamer? Oh, bro. Thought you were gonna stop there. She has a barrier that essentially has infinite HP, so you can play any character that is hit scan or projectiles. You can't play any character that is hit scan or projectiles, and is miserable. That sounds miserable. But I'm going to be honest with you. I very often like to play characters that make other people miserable. So I don't purposely pick characters that make other people miserable, but if a character makes someone else miserable and I already enjoy playing them, then, you know, oh, fuck hell, you didn't get stunned there. And that's just kind of, it's going to reinforce my behavior. You can make people tilt so easy with them. Tracer too? Hell yeah. Yeah, see, I like making people tilt. I don't like making friends tilt most of the time. I used to... Here's kind of a sad story for you, chat. I used to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate very regularly with a friend of mine, okay? Let's say this friend's name is L. Right? L and I talked about fighting games and Smash and stuff basically every day, right? L is also the reason I play Final Fantasy XIV, right? Or one of the reasons, I guess. We used to play fighting games a lot. We used to play Smash together a lot. One of the sessions that we played, and this is one of the sessions that we played, I decided to just play a bunch of Jigglypuff. They played Ganondorf. I made them hate that matchup very, very, very much, and I was having a very fun time making them hate that matchup. I was having a ball every time they complained about literally anything. Okay? Just, they would bitch and moan about nonsense, about not being able to hit me or dying early to getting hit with Nair off stage, right? And I would just laugh. Now, we weren't in a voice call, I wasn't laughing in their face, but we were chatting through Discord, and it was pretty clear that I was having a good time and they weren't. And I learned a little too late that it wasn't just funny haha for them, it was very, very much tilting them, and they never played Smash with me again. And in fact, that might have been, now that I'm thinking about it, the last time they ever played a video game with me. We don't talk anymore. Not because of Smash, just because, you know, they got busy with life, but they just they never played Smash with me again, and they might have actually never played a video game with me again after that. So since then, I've tempered my my play a little bit when I'm clearly upsetting people. Now, I'm not gonna stop playing a character just because someone else doesn't like them, right? But luckily for me, I enjoy playing many different characters in many different games. So, oh, I rolled right off. So, if I'm not, like, if they're not having a good time and I can just play someone else, I often just do. Smash didn't help, clearly. It's okay, your dad stopped playing Smash with you, also from Omega Tiltum. Dude, Smash is so tilting. Smash is so tilting because, like, it's a very momentum-based genre, right? Just platform fighters. And so, like, if you can't get something going, you're just gonna... And it's such a simple genre that... Fucking hell. Two follow-ups there. It's such a simple genre, but it's so easy to, like... If you have a read on someone, just abuse the hell out of that read. If you know the habits of another player, it's so easy to just... to tilt them. Flosky felt like he shouldn't be getting his ass kicked by his little kid, I think. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand. I hate them kids. Anytime a kid succeeds at something, I'm like, fuck that kid. Still alive. Wow. Well, thanks for your shield or whatever. Especially as Kirby and Yoshi of all characters, bro. Those characters can tilt people. But yeah, anyway, what were we talking about? A sad story about tilting people. Oh yeah. So I play a bunch of characters now. If I'm playing with someone and they're very, very clearly tilted, or I think they might be tilted based on their gameplay, I'll just swap. Now, that has the unfortunate side effect of some very stubborn people get very angry if you swap on them because they think it's you being like, oh, you're not good enough for this character, I should swap to someone else. Right? And I've had exchanges with people where they're just like, don't fucking switch your character, switch back right now, right? But, fortunately for me, I find that very funny. Because I am also the type of stubborn asshole who's just like, this bastard swapped characters on me. Does he think he's better than me? Personally, you just like to struggle through the matchup? Yeah, same here. Unless I'm just playing a game super casually and the matchup, and losing the matchup is just because, like, oh, I don't know mechanics. This person knows mechanics. Right? Then I'd rather just, like, yeah. I'd rather just struggle through it. You never know what people are thinking when it comes to competitive gaming. Yeah, it's true. You really, really don't. There have been sessions when I thought to myself, so this is one of the reasons I don't like, I don't know if I've ever talked about this. I don't like fighting people in fighting games on Discord, right? I like matchmaking. I don't like having to ask for matches, right? One of the reasons that is because I've had so many experiences where, like, I thought things were going great. Thought we were both having a good time, but clearly I found out afterwards the other person was not. How could you say this to me? No, I don't mean with people that I know. I mean, I don't like going into, you know, the Blaze Blue Discord and being like, at matchmaking and asking for matchmaking that way, right? But there's a specific experience I'm thinking of that was like the final nail in the coffin for me. Right? I was playing King of Fighters 15. The person I was fighting with was kicking my ass, right? We were doing like a 1st to 10 or something. Actually, it wasn't even a 1st to 10. It was just like 10 matches, right? Or maybe 2 1st to 5s, something like that, right? They won the first like 5 matches straight, just kicking my ass. I barely killed their first character, right? This is a 3v3 game. I barely killed their first character in most of those matches. And then I took a small break, got some water, came back, we played some more, and I managed to eke out the next few wins, right? At the end of the session, the score count was like, I want to say, like 6-4 in their favor, right? So they won the first 5, and they won, you know, 1 more, and then I won 4, right? After this, I wanted to say, GG's, that was really close, you're really good, because they were. They were kicking my ass for a large portion of that set. And all of my wins were just barely winning, right? And then they proceeded to say something along the lines of, man, I suck so bad. Why was I losing at the end there? You just adapted and you're just so much better than me, right? And I just, like, I just wanted to say GG's and ask them to play games again in the future. And then they started complaining and, like, just dumping all of this emotional shit on me, right? Now, I'm a nice person. When people are struggling like that, I like to talk to them, and I hate that I just said I'm a nice person. I like to help people when it comes to situations like that, because mental health is, it's difficult, and I know a lot of people just don't know how to treat themselves. So I sat and I talked to this person for like 20 minutes about how, like, hey dude, like, you're just focusing on the negative. You did very well there. Your mix-ups were fantastic. You were winning most of those matches, right? You're just being too hard on yourself. But this was kind of the final nail in the coffin for me when it comes to asking for games in Discord servers and things, because, like, that shit happens so often, man. When people are asking in Discord servers for matches, they're not just asking for matches. They're asking for matches and then a discussion afterwards about, like, their play or, you know, their mindset, etc. And that is just so much to ask, man. There's so much extra mental energy. I get that people are typically, you know, looking to improve when they're going out of their way to, like, a Discord server. But, man, it's just so much easier and so much nicer to be able to just play a game, say GG's, and move on like you can in raids. I don't mind helping people. In fact, I quite enjoy helping people very often. It's just that sometimes the energy it takes to play the game is more than enough to be a detriment, to deter me from playing, and so I'll build up the energy to play a game, and then having to deal with that on top of it would just, it would be too much. This looks like a boss fight right here, so I don't want to be in that room. Listen, bud, I ain't your coach. Gonna have to pay for that. Hi, pilot. That room scares me. I don't want to be in there, but I guess I have to be in there because I don't see progress anywhere else. Is there a boss in here? Hello? There's a fucking boss in here. Fuck. Oh, it's this. I knew it. That's why I know this, because I watched Peeves struggle with this boss for like 4 hours straight. No, I don't want to fight these guys right now. What the hell? These guys are annoying. Well, okay. The fat guy is annoying enough on his own. Right? I don't want to have to fight the fat guy and the little guy at the same time. Okay. You're very excited for Bop emotes? Well, be here on Thursday. So, okay, so since people are here again, and, you know, it's nearing the end of the stream, I'm not gonna have time to finish this boss fight. Since people are here, again, the plan for Thursday is very simple. I am going to, go live sometime in the afternoon, probably about noon, maybe 1. Right? I'm not entirely sure. What can't I fucking go in there? Game? Why can't I go in the fog? Can't go in the boss fog game. What the hell? The plan is to go live at sometime around afternoon. Right? 12 or like 1 o'clock. We're gonna give a brief rundown of what the plan is, right? Basically, I'll have things organized. I'm gonna play a bunch of different games, a bunch of my favorite games. I have like a little, I don't know, like a list or something to show of like, hey, these are the games we're gonna be playing. And then we're just gonna play games all day. Simple as that. Gonna play fun video games. And we're gonna play until I feel like going to sleep. It's basically the gist of it. We'll show off the emotes at the start of the stream, and then multiple times throughout because they're beautiful. Okay, no, I don't want to use the hammer for this. I want to use the axe. But I also want to give myself this. The snail trained me for this. The snail was bullshit, okay? I don't think I'll have I hope I won't have a huge issue fighting this boss, right? Because I have fought these bosses before, solo, right? And it's just a matter of separating them, I think. At least for whatever, for phase 1, unless, you know, there isn't a phase 2. Right? It's just a matter of, I need to be gone in like 5 minutes. Oh, okay. He can go over that. Good to know. So yeah, I've got like 2 attempts left and then I have to leave. But Thursday's going to be a very, very long stream, so that everybody has a chance to pop on by if they so desire. But there will not be a stream on Wednesday, there will not be a stream on Friday. some reason I thought they weren't going to follow me. I am a fool, obviously. You know what? Maybe the lightning strike will do a lot of damage to these bozos. And what about Monday? There'll be a stream on Monday, the following Monday. So no reason. I see no reason for there not to be. Okay, that's a fair amount of damage. So if I get an opportunity to use that, I should. Like right now. No. Second Monday. Tuesday, there's not going to be a stream tomorrow unless... So, okay. I might, maybe do an impromptu stream tomorrow if I get everything else that I need for the stream done first. But there are still 3 things I need to do, right? Supposed to do against that. He didn't stop rolling. He didn't stop rolling. He hit me and he was like, no, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know what to do versus that specifically. That's do I have any things, any greases to put on my weapons? Anything that might make me stronger? Holy grease, poison grease, rot grease. Let's rot these guys. You know? Fuck them. Have I tried not getting rolled over? I have tried that. How did that hit me? The tracking is too good. Let's see if I can rot them. I don't know if I'll be getting enough hits in to rot them. Oh, okay. I'll give this one more attempt and then I have to go because I'm already late for Final Fantasy XIV. So, yeah, here's the plan. If I get the things done, I need to get done tonight. Very unlikely. I will come back tomorrow and we'll beat this boss. That's what we'll do. Oop, wrong way. Need to go down the stairs. Let's try to rot them with the hammer, because it's faster. Fucking bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit. Okay. I thought it would be fine, you know? I thought it would be too far to the left, but that move is bigger than I thought. That one doesn't count. Dude, I keep thinking I can jump over him, but I can't. Fuck off, bro. One more, no, that one doesn't count. Yes, exactly. Dude, all of you have watched plenty of streamers that do this exact same thing. This is not some special circumstance for me and me alone. Everybody knows. One more. I don't really like that move, dude. Did you do anything else? City. I just want to know if I can watch it, okay? That's all I want. I mean, the other guy is a fossil, right? He could be hit with poison, so I don't see why you two wouldn't be able to be hit with rot, but fuck, that was a lot more range than I thought he had. Fuck off, bro. Okay. If I can't rot one of them in one boost, then like, it's probably not worthwhile. I'm gonna reapply this and run away from him. He's gonna try to roll me. Oh, he's caught. I've won. I mean, I'm not moving because... Oh, I meant to block there. Okay. I'm not moving because... if I move, he might have not continued to be caught in that... on that pillar. Fuck off. Oh my lord, that does so much damage so quickly. Okay, yeah. If I get everything done that I need to get done for Thursday stream by tomorrow night, I will stream this game until I beat this boss. But I very much doubt that is going to happen, so don't count on it. I don't count on it at all. I will see you all on Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you know what, we haven't raided anyone in a little while. Let's see. Is someone live that I might want to raid? Following. Let's send you all over again once more to Apple. Rate that nerd Peeve. Oh, is Peeve live? Peeve live right now? Let's see. Is his schedule of I'm live, therefore I'm streaming? Is that Elden Ring? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We're gonna watch Apple play Dune. Because Dune is way more interesting than Elden Ring. Come on. What kind of loser plays Elden Ring? Okay. I'll see y'all on Thursday. Goodbye.